they've modified the way that they account for inflation, and so I believe that they will meet their targets. I think that they will start seeing as the economy continues to reopen. I think we'll start seeing that. But like there are risks to this as well. Of course, the Fed has been providing a lot of liquidity to the markets, which has been great for as the economy reopens, jobs here in the United States. But there's the chickens are going to come home to roost eventually on that. And if inflation does pick up in the United States and interest rates are going to have to remain low for such a long time because of the large amount of debt we have in our country, that raising inflation is really off the table, certainly through 2023 and perhaps beyond. And so the Fed's going to have to be very, very creative on how to tamp down that inflation, even using the new metrics. Because of the challenges of inflation and then what that can mean for the long-term effects of the U.S. economy.
This is the last time that the Fed will meet before the presidential election, and Powell has been very vocal in pushing for more fiscal stimulus to have the Congress and the White House take more of the burden off of the Federal Reserve, or certainly complement what they're doing. Do you think he's going to have a hard line on pushing for fiscal stimulus today? How do the politics sort of fit in here, given that we are just weeks away from the presidential election?
Yeah. You read my mind. So, clearly, the large challenge, of course, is because we're deep in the heart of a very contested political campaign here in the United States. There is, for both sides, both Republicans and Democrats, really there is. I don't see a real significant chance of a deal, although there needs to be one. I think that providing another round of PPP loans and another cash infusion to those Americans who are on the lower end of the income scale is desperately needed right now, especially going into fall, because if we see another rise in coronavirus on top of the flu, there's going to be a real strain on local economies, state economies, and perhaps the national economy. And so, I think that again, while there is a low likelihood that we're going to see a fiscal stimulus package through Congress until after the election, irrespective of what the politicians say, it needs to happen, and certainly we're hopeful and urge Congress to do so. But I think it's expectations are going to be very low. But I do believe Powell will call for one.